What's going on, guys? blinkFRO here, and today I'm bringing you week 2 of my Texas State Dynasty. Here's a little bit of the recruiting. I'm showing you a bit of the recruiting board. Still don't know exactly what you guys want to see out of the recruiting, so I gave you about a minute's worth, a couple prospects. I'm not going to show every single prospect because that would take like 4 minutes in the beginning of the video, and I like to keep these kind of short. And also the other thing is I cannot show the defensive side of the ball. I got that question asked a couple times last video. I said that really weird, but I don't care. Let's keep rolling on because I am the offensive coordinator, so it automatically super sims the defensive side of the ball. And this game is going up against Texas State, which you'll see in a second. Here's just some more of the recruiting I'm targeting. Some cornerbacks that's not even interested in us. And the thing about this is I've already recorded the first like 8 to 10 weeks. I don't know if I said that last video. So it's too late to go back and slowly show you some of the things in the recruiting. I mean, I already have it all recorded, but it's just me doing it at a normal pace. Like I can't just do it in any way that you guys want me to do. I don't know why I'm saying that because I can still edit it down in a certain way. But anyways, here we go. Like I said, against Texas Tech, there's it showcasing our quarterback, who they apparently say is going to be the one that needs to perform for us to win the game, which would make sense since he is the quarterback. And Texas Tech, I believe, is a better team than Houston, or at least more well-known than Houston. I think Houston might be better overall. So this is still going to be a challenge. It's not against a team in our division, or I should say conference. So we're going to start off the game with a first down, which is good to see. And my game plan here was to run with the ball, because running seems to be pretty effective. The reason we kind of strayed away from that last game is because we were getting blown out, and this was just a fail of a play. I hate how you can get pushed back like 6 yards, and then it counts that as forward progression instead of in real life you get pushed back 4 yards and tackled. You only get the loss of how many your player actually ran back. Instead of getting pushed back. But anyways, we get a flag here after Texas Tech goes down and scores a touchdown. This one's for face mask, so we get an extra 15 yards at the end of that play. And I was trying to get the option plays going this game, like you saw before. The first one failed, but that one gave us about 5 yards, which was good. Trying a little play action here, and this had to be the luckiest play of all time. I don't know how I didn't get tackled, and we just barely pick up a first down. That has to be the play of the game. So far, well, obviously. And then on third down, we're just going to overthrow a receiver there, which was a fail on our part. And you're going to notice here, Texas Tech goes down the field. They score a touchdown. We punt it, we fumble it, they score another touchdown. So in the beginning of the second, we're already down 3 touchdowns. So this is not looking like a good game either. And I was pretty frustrated, so I just threw a Hail Mary. And of course, that one's overthrown, and that was a fail as well. And you're going to see here, Syracuse actually goes and beats the second-ranked USC, which is pretty sweet. And if you notice that real quick, UCF beat Ohio State, who I believe was ranked 16. So 2 major upsets in this game. And another question I was asked quite a bit, I might just make a video on this, but I'll just say it here. Oh, by the way, fail of a drop pass there. The ticker on the bottom, the ESPN HD, you can only get that from what I've heard if you're playing on an HD TV, which is automatically in widescreen, or on widescreen settings on, a regular 4:3 TV, so like a standard definition TV, without using the component cords. So you have to switch over to widescreen and you'll get that. You'll get some black bars on the top and the bottom if you're using an older TV, but I guess that's the price you're going to have to pay if you want that ticker on the bottom. I think that's how it's done because it does say HD, and everything in HD is in widescreen, and I've had people tell me that I think that works if you go over into widescreen. But anyways, talking about the game again, that was a very impressive catch by our receiver there. I don't remember who that was. It looks like Matthews. Like I said, Matthews is probably my favorite receiver on this team. Trying a bit of the screen pass here. My logic behind the play calling at this point was don't call too many plays that aren't going to give us too many yards, and that was a bad throw by the quarterback. We want to get a bunch of yards as quickly as possible. Since we're down by 4 touchdowns, I do realize there's still another half the game to play. But we're starting in panic here, and we're going to have to sim this because we don't convert on third down. We kick a field goal, and Texas Tech, of course, goes down the field once again and gets another touchdown. So our defense needs to step up their game, and once again, Matthews getting a very impressive catch there. And our quarterback's 8 of 17 with 116 yards is a lot better than our last game where we almost completed like around 30% of our passes. So we're hovering around the 50% stat at this game. We do the option there, and we get called, the defense gets called for another face mask. So we're going to move up halfway towards the goal line. So that's going to put us up on like the 4-yard line. So we're going to hit our receiver there, our tight end. He does not get in, so we're on like the foot line here. On 3rd and goal, we're going to give it off to the fullback, who's going to find his way into the end zone to give us 10 points on the game now. So we're only down by 25 points, only. So we definitely have a chance to come back, right? So luckily, Texas Tech, I always say luckily whenever the team never scores a touchdown. They don't score a touchdown, but on 3rd down, we're going to get sacked, and we're going to have to punt it away again. And I slowed this down because, yes, Texas Tech returned that punt for a touchdown. So that gives them another touchdown, puts them up 42-10. We're down by 32 points with only 2 minutes left in the 3rd. So it's not looking like we're going to win this game. So, I'm still not going to give up. We're still going deep. We're still trying to find the end zone. We still want to meet the goal to get 7 touchdowns in the season, which should be really easy. And that was a good throw there. I was actually pretty impressed at that throw. I don't normally throw those, but he was so wide open that I just had to. So that gives us a touchdown. We're only down 42-17 only. There's another dropped pass on 3rd down. Very frustrating. But Texas Tech doesn't get a touchdown. So we have another shot. 15 seconds left in the 3rd. We're going to hit the tight end there, who gets 7 yards, which is pretty good. And then I'm like, hey, I want to get an extra play off before the end of the 3rd. And this is what I get. And you're going to hear my computer. That noise right there is my computer. That is why I'm ordering a new computer. It should be here like Monday the 24th, 5th. I don't know, whatever that Monday is. But we're going to fail to convert on 3rd again. Texas Tech is not going to score a touchdown. But we're on like the 5-yard line right now, which is not good. But luckily, Erickson gets the reception there, puts us 8 yards further. So 2nd and 2, we're calling for a Hail Mary. I could have passed it to X, but the cornerback would have came over, the safety would have came over. So don't complain. So we get sacked. I don't know if I said that. And on 3rd down, that one's going to be dropped. Texas Tech's going to go down, kick a field goal. So this game's over. I'm just going to try to give up, just call a draw play here. Just want to get the clock run down, but we actually pick up 5 yards. So I'm like, you know what, might as well just keep going. So we hit our wide receiver Matthews, once again my favorite wide receiver on the team. He gets past the 50-yard line, puts us at the 50 or the 49 about, and then we get sacked trying to call the halfback screen. So 2nd and 16 with a minute left in the game. Harper is going to get the reception. Very nice reception by, I think he's the tight end, could be wrong. Makes his way into the end zone to give us 24 points, I believe, if we get the extra point. And, it's making me feel a little bit better about our team. We actually went ahead and scored 24 points on Texas Tech. But they're just going to run the ball down, or run the clock down and end the game. So we're going to lose 45-24. Which is not as bad as our first week, I don't think. I think we only had 7 or 10 points last week. And you're going to see the stats here. We had negative 7 rushing yards. I think that's from the sacks. 284 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 17 of 33, which is a lot better than last game. We're over 50%, whereas last game we're about 30%. And we only had 1 turnover on a lost fumble. I don't remember losing a fumble, but that's what that must have been from the kick return. So there, once again, 17 of 33, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns, a lot better game than last time around. They were 27 of 41, 5 touchdowns, nearly flawless once again, of course, except for the interception, or the incompletions, I should say. They didn't have an interception, and we only had 22 yards rushing. Those negative 29 were from that one option play and the sacks. Texas Tech didn't run the ball too well either, but a lot better than us. And here's the receiving stats. We had Matthews and Harper over 90 yards. Harper had a touchdown where Franks had a touchdown. But that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thank you for watching, and tune in next time.